Hey y'all, Alistar here. I apologize for not uploading anything for the past few weeks. I wanted to make this video sooner, but it was delayed due to me being lazy, being exhausted, and avoiding the inevitable. However, I wanted to make sure that what I'm about to say sounds right, because it's very important. First off, this channel reached the 6-month mark this past month, and it's crazy to think that I've been doing this for almost half of a year. So I wanted to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for your support, whether it was from the very beginning, or throughout these past months, or even as of recently. However, I want to take this opportunity to talk about the future of this channel as a whole, since I have made the difficult decision to take a hiatus, and one that is different from the week-long break I took before the change to my upload schedule. As I have mentioned before at the start of this channel and at the beginning of the new year, there would eventually be a time where I step away from the channel and do something else, so this decision wasn't sudden. It was something that I have thought about for a while. And during these past 6 months, I have enjoyed making videos for this channel. There are many videos that I've made that I'm incredibly proud of, and while there are some that didn't quite meet my expectations, I nevertheless enjoyed the video making process. That being said, doing YouTube has also been stressful from time to time. Sometimes it's because of scheduling conflicts, while other times it's because of elements that are completely out of my control, like my editing software crashing, my internet going down, or my gameplay footage getting corrupted. Believe it or not, I stress about the channel so much that it is the first thing I think about after I wake up and the last thing I think about before I go to bed. Although there was a genuine sense of excitement and enthusiasm when the channel was first started, it has significantly dwindled over the last few months. I know not everyone is going to watch every single video on this channel, but given how much time and stress goes into making each video versus the reception of those videos, I think it's time to stop while I'm ahead and not wear my welcome out any further. If I were doing this YouTube channel as a side hustle while I was in high school or just started college, the decision to continue pursuing this passion project would make sense. But since I'm 25 years old, recently graduated, and don't have a main job, continuing to do YouTube isn't exactly in my best interest. So if I want to support my family financially, I think a sustainable job of some sort would very much guarantee that. Although my original intention for the channel wasn't monetization, and I could probably achieve that milestone if I continued for maybe another year or two, it isn't guaranteed to happen, and I'm not sure if that is a risk worth taking. Additionally, YouTube as a whole is completely different than what it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, or even last year. So many people want to grow up to be content creators. The algorithm used to recommend videos to viewers is ever changing. The idea that one person can run an entire channel is rare these days, as people usually have their own editors, their own analytics team, their own production team, their own thumbnail designers, and their own social media team to keep things afloat. Since I had all this time and didn't want to intrude on my friends' busy lives, I decided to take this challenge on my own. For the most part, it worked, but doing this all by myself has left me exhausted, even after the change in scheduling, and the quality of my videos have suffered as a result. Last but not least, the decision to focus on a gaming channel has been a double-edged sword. While gaming is popular here on YouTube, it is also an incredibly niche topic for those who didn't grow up with or follow video games. Although myself and many others find video games to be an interactive medium that can tell stories in unique ways and generate hours of fun, others, especially the older generation, don't feel the same way and often relegate them to being quote-unquote extremely violent and a waste of time. As such, having to learn or even care about the rule sets and objectives that come with every video game can be daunting, if not uninteresting, to those individuals. If one of my colleagues can garner a massive following by reviewing Phineas and Ferb episodes on TikTok, then clearly I am doing something wrong. Therefore, I have decided that now might be the time to step away from making video game related content on YouTube and transition in something that aligns with my college degree and financially supports my family. It has become clear that almost a year into this pandemic, many of my friends have essentially moved on as they focus on work and having kids, even with the threat of this virus. Even though it is sad for me to abandon something that I once loved and conform to what society deems as normal, if I can financially support my family, enough to afford housing, having children, and a sustainable life in the future, then that is what I must do. So, effective immediately, I will be focusing on job searches relating to my film degree, and video uploads for the channel will be suspended for the time being. I have also been asked to assist on various projects, and my calling in church requires me to prepare and teach lessons, so this time off will help me focus on that. In regards to the channel itself, I may return occasionally with a random video every so often, if my new routine gives me the opportunity to do so. Maybe I can actually reach out to others to assist with editing, social media, and channel design once I figure something out again. Additionally, I have also considered revamping my personal YouTube channel that was the dumping grounds for film projects during my college years, and possibly make film reviews if anyone is interested. Since films usually boil down to 2 hours or more, unlike the time sinks that are video games, I think everyone can get on board with that. Although I wish I had considered this option 6 months ago. We'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, I want to once again thank each and every one of you for supporting the channel these past 6 months. I'm sorry that this has to be the end, but all of your responses throughout every video have been heartwarming, and I'm glad that you were able to join me on this wild ride. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and even though this is goodbye, I hope to see you all again someday. じゃあねー。